shortly. This will be our second quarterfinal match. And here we have it. Team Secret versus Koi.
And it's been a long time since I've actually got to see Gyro on the pitch, at least in a match I've been casting, so I'm very excited to get to see him again, at least in person. And I will see if rumors of his demise have been greatly exaggerated or not.
I hate when your demise get posted on the internet. Isn't misinformation. That's something I've never seen before. Everybody kissing in the air, but completely whiffs the ball, so gives possession to Koi. But with the demos kind of slowing down the pitch, Gyro crossing in front of the net dangerously. We'll have to give this one up soon.
So far, it's a fairly even contest, a minute in. Nobody really able to find any type of solid footing. This really just does feel like the parry riposte exchange of blows from both teams, just seeing if anyone's going to make a misstep that will really allow them to come through and take a lot of space.
This match is going to be cool. We got kind of that dark horse, the dark fish of North America versus Team Secret, who are on the up and up since their Worlds qualification, since getting into groups. Boy, you know, they didn't go to Worlds, so if you didn't do enough research, you'd have been, okay, Team Secret went to Worlds. Koi didn't. I have Team Secret in my bracket. Well, Koi have upset a lot of people in their Gamers8 qualifier. Like I said, that lower bracket run, beating teams that on paper were much better than them. Gotta expect the unexpected when it comes to Koi. That Canadian of Sosa almost driving that in.
Well, he should be putting in the grind. This is definitely by far and away their biggest tournament of the year, very likely. Best opportunity to cash in on the long season. Team Secret looking to regain a little bit of respect. I'm not sure if respect is the word I want, but belief in themselves, perhaps, heading into the next season.
Maybe Koi not going to Worlds. You got that edge because you got to practice your ones and your twos.
Yeah, for real.
Secret just obviously only focusing on threes, but they got the edge where they went international LAN recently. So the nerves hopefully not getting to them. Bounce from Cheese, hits the cross. Team Secret hope to generate some space here.
Kind of crazy.
But are just trapped.
Yeah, trapped is the right word. Team Secret completely unable to find any type of room to maneuver here on the defensive side of things. And finally, you can see Knight just forcing that ball on a dribble, and he scores! Oh, that's devastating for Koi. Imagine being on the attack for 90 seconds, and then you get crushed on 150, and you instantly concede.
The self-pass from Knight, and Cheese didn't know where that was going. Maybe she should have just gone for a bump or something. Was caught lacking. Team Secret not lacking in offense, despite barely having one thus far, as you mentioned. Sosa has Gyro to his left, KV1 on the wall. Ball goes right into Team Secret's lap. Or at least haven't been able to have too many amazing clears, but it's just the one counterattack. The one counterattack to rule them all is maybe all that Team Secret need.
So far, that might be the case, because it's kind of surprising to see them still get pushed back. And they just missed that midfield boost. He's going to let Gyro see if maybe he own goals it. A little cheeky idea there from Team Secret, but if you're Secret here, you want to, as soon as possible, stop getting boxed into your own half, because I don't care who you are. If you're letting a team press you for too long, you will eventually concede.
Yeah, you're about to be called a bonehead again by Achieves if you were getting baited into own goal. I didn't know that was a thing, but didn't happen. Thank God there. Team Secret on the offense this time, finally able to break out. They're sad, almost setting up KV1, chased away by Sosa, and Knight steps up and strikes true.
You can see everybody on Koi, out of boost at a critical time. The ball's floating in front of the net. They all get scared. They all dive at anything that they think they can get their hands on to find a clear, and KV1 just says, yeah, I'm just gonna pop this ball straight up and let my teammate come shoot it.
Good start from Team Secret, despite us being worried about how shaky they look, just being out rushed there by Koi at the beginning. Both offenses that Team Secret have had haven't been stopped, or maybe three. But Team Secret looked good. AV1 pushing through on the right side, ready to cross in front of the net. It's a long pass over to their third man of Sad. Steps up, good rotations from Secret to kind of just try and fake where the play is coming from. Koi able to stop it in time.
And Gyro so frustrated right there. He was in a good position to try and capitalize and take possession, but he didn't have the boost. He had to let the play develop a little bit longer, and that resulted in some extra time being wasted off the clock just because he couldn't go and win the ball. And Secret very likely now to close this out. Sosa open net will convert, and maybe not just yet.
Great spot from Sosa too. I thought this was a 50, but this is just Cheese winning that challenge. Sosa all ready. Finally swing at it, and Koi get on the board, but for the first time all game. You gotta worry about this, but at least this, losing here gives you a choice of what your format is next, and avoiding ones is always helpful for Koi, at least, unless they've drummed up something special during their break before, during Worlds, I should say. A couple more seconds, though, for Koi to tie things up. They move down to the green side of the field. Cheese has his ball sent away, and Team Secret take game one.
Solid game one. I was worried, I will admit. That first, 90 seconds felt relatively uncomfortable. It was good if you're a Koi fan to kind of watch them and say, yeah, box that Team Secret defense into their own half for a while, but that's kind of the way we've always kind of seen Team Secret, especially at some of the other international events they've been at. They've got an incredibly dangerous defense. It is a tough nut to crack. They kind of just sit there, hunker down, and say, good luck. You have to go find some type of way through with some type of demo or something like that, or an incredibly mechy play, which unfortunately I'm not sure anyone on Koi's got those types of mechs to beat those three players, I will say. So a lot of work to be done there for Koi, but the press was there. And so the finishing will maybe improve it a little bit. Maybe that gets them a few more opportunities to tie things up sooner, or maybe take some leads. But in short, that Team Secret defense, I should never have doubted them. I should have known better.
You should have. How could you not
now
be
I'm
perfect?
the bonehead.
And drink your tea. Maybe it's the smart juice or the dumb juice. We'll figure it out. I don't want to make you spit, though. But we're going to be spitting some facts, because our next format, guess what? Twos. We guessed it, chat. We had our little crystal ball and script put together. Cheese and Gyro playing twos, where they looked very solid. They'll be going up against Sad and KV1. So at least dropping threes has some benefit.
And I like the choice of KV1 with Sad. You kind of want to see... I wouldn't want to see KV1 with Knight, mostly because they both tend to fill the same role over in their three squads. They're both relatively defensive-minded, so they take Sad to have a little bit more offensive firepower in the two side of things. Like the idea there.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting with Koi, where they opted for Cosmic in ones, but then didn't play him in twos. So most teams that I was seeing play their ones players in twos. So Koi feel pretty comfortable with this being their format. Of course, if we do to go to game 4, you'll have to play ones. You'll have to cook something. Team Secret, how will they do in their twos, where they usually prefer ones, but this is an opening for Team Secret. KV1 cleans it up. You got the Chiefs just freaking out, guys.
They scared me, man. I thought that after KV1 absolutely annihilated those 50s and got Sad the ball, he was just going to score. And even then, after he missed, I thought KV1 might have just hit it off the inside of the post. And thankfully, all of that was incorrect, and it was able to go in, because I was going to be very sad to see all that good work go to waste.
Just a fake, bro. I didn't whiff it. Just a fake. Team Secret on the board first. Good passes between KV1 and Sad. Koi trying to read it, trying to slow it down. Last layer of cheese. Gross. In the net. It stops it, so that's cool.
Not the last layer of cheese. Here gets absolutely devoured. KV1 wins another 50. How about a second one? Cheese just thinking he can just take the ball off him. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. KV1, he's just moving it on you.
Yeah, Koi playing a little too close. Just kind of not cover enough space with how Team Secret are able to cross boundaries and get really creative with it. Just like these passes, she's trying to be one step away ahead of it. But here comes Sad. Gyro, the pre-jump, able to save it initially and bounces himself into the ball. Generates some space, trying to go for the clear. He's demoed out, I believe, and Team Secret try to move forward, but their defense is getting pushed back.
A little low on boost. They all restock, but they missed the 50 as well. You would have liked to see that demo come through for Gyro to give Koi a chance to stay in possession, and Cheese, ooh, absolutely cooked there in the midfield. Did not realize that flip reset was coming.
Okay, Cheese. Some shots coming out of Koi. Not a lot, but you know, having one shot is how you generate a goal. KV1 wanted the double tap though, and important to get the second touch in one of those. Sadness off the cross, and his friend not on the left side, nowhere to be found. KV1 with the safe positioning all the way back, not knowing what KV1 could, or what Koi really could be drumming up, and it's Cheese trying to pressure his way in, and Gyro with the shot saved at the goal line. Tossed on the floor. Team Secret can barely get this out. Shot after shot. Koi not on the board yet.
Massive defensive stop. You love to see that, and Sadness also not own goaling there. You can see him backflip off on the goal line to prevent giving Koi one back. But the challenge game from Team Secret, absolutely stunning right now. Sadness wants to tuck this into the left side. Cheese will close the door on him. And Koi seeing if maybe they can find a way, but that KV1 challenge game, man, it is so good.
Yeah, Team Secret. Perfect game so far. Don't score, and just kidding. I spread misinformation and I lied to you all. Koi finally scored.
I thought KV1 made the right choice here. He realized he wasn't going to make it, peeled off, but it was a split second too late. Ended up giving up just enough of a lane into the center of the net there, and a great shot from Koi to capitalize on a slight overextension from KV1.
Can't underestimate Koi. Keep themselves in the game. Secret put on the pressure. Sadness with the challenge, and it's kind of Gyro that almost got away with it if it wasn't for Team Secret. Kind of recovering from that, slowing the play down. As Team Secret prepare their defense, Sadness tries to go above and beyond, quite literally. She's ready at the midfield line. Team Secret aren't being really too threatened. Getting caught off guard, just like this, that Koi keeps scoring on them.
So here's kind of the issue here. KV1 takes this ball up the wall and starts to go for an air dribble. Now, what was wrong with that? He had 27 boosts trying to do it. He was never going to get that ball anywhere. And I think maybe he was expecting Sadness to try and demo or bump the guy where that ball was going, but Sadness was just thinking, you have no boost. I'm going to wait here in case you drop it. And with their powers combined, they allow an equalizer.
From a 0-goal deficit to now a tie game with a minute left. Koi got that dog in him, but KB1's done playing around. Just trying to dribble his way through to the backboard. Sadness. The pop-up, slow down Koi, really keep them trapped in. Sadness, well, Sad just didn't get the challenge he was hoping for. Here's some possession for Koi, needing to be threatening, gets past the one defender, right into KB1's lap though, does a great job of pushing it out.
Little bit of room here for Sadness, trying to get a cheeky goal tucked into that near post. KV1 a little tester as well. You like seeing Cheese boost efficiency there. Not wasting too much, just wants to take the distance. Last chance maybe belonging to Koi here.
Last second. Here's KV1, the hero that Team Secret needs. Cheese with the slight touch gets us away from him, and Sad couldn't keep it going, so OT begins.
OT begins. Big opportunity here for Koi. Secret have kind of let you back into this one with a couple of strange errors in decision making. You have to capitalize here in this crew battle format because you know that 1v1 doesn't look good, but oh, so close. Sadness dishes out to KV1 and Cheese is able to react. Team Secret thwarted at the doorstep, and Gyro will just smash that ball down the pitch for a little bit of room to breathe.
Yeah, Sad had a real chance to just make us all forget how this game 2 has at least ended up in that second half, which, like you said, Team Secret running out of gas, but here's KV1 with the reset and good early challenges from Koi just to shake up that possession. As Sad has to control into the corner. Bait out Koi. Sad Shakes that up. KV1 with a shot to the back of the net. And Team Secret take OT.
I would love to know what was going on in KV1's brain right here. He's just like, do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? And then somehow he's able to find the willpower to stay as tight as possible to that play instead of that ball getting cleared over his head and maybe put in a dangerous situation to score that game winner. But sad way to put the work in at the corner of the pitch to get that ball middle. And Koi, unfortunately, down 0-2, but that was it. If you felt like they were going to take one and find a way to maybe take advantage in the series, that was it. And it just slipped away from you.
And it's gone. But what's not gone is Team Secret, who are on match point. 2-0, going back to threes. And if y'all don't have a memory, threes was quite close. 2-1. Team Secret, yeah, had kind of the shutout situation happening in the first half. They seem to have us in the first half a lot until they kind of start to let go of their grip of their opponent. But hey, I like an exciting series, so I'm down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised, but if we saw something similar in Game 3 as well, it's just Team Secret's playstyle is so based around that. We're going to sit back here. We're going for the counterattacks. Beat us if you can. And unfortunately, at least in my mind, it's unfortunate. I'm sure to them, they don't really mind because it's just how they play. But to me, it's like, man, if you think you're the better team here, you should be going out there. You should be controlling things because you never want to give teams an opportunity to beat you. And Koi has almost done it twice now.
Yeah, you guys heard it from a chief. Stop letting teams beat you. Okay, just go out there and win.
Just win. In the immortal words of Jorby. that's like a 6-year-old interview.
Really? Wow.
Just win.
Do the thing. That's what we're doing in Game 3. Back to threes with Team Secret getting their net just hammered. Just waking up to this, to a whole new Koi is cool to see.
Yeah, wake up, smell the coffee. You're playing defense again if you're Team Secret. But right now, you like this initial press here. A lot of slashing touches in towards the center, forcing some odd angles of challenges. And Team Secret just keeping themselves positioned on the corners of the pitch to try and find a way to cut that ball back middle after Koi just get locked into the corner.
I'd feel so awkward being the third man coming into threes, like after your twos loses.
Hey guys, like, I'm still here.
Guys, don't worry. I'll carry. Trust. And that's what you got to be saying if you're Sosa or if you're Knight on the other side. Because it's Team Secret on match point. Koi, you know, they got that lower bracket buff. You know, they lost that first match in the qualifier and then ran through all the way to the finals. So maybe that's what they need, is just a wake-up call there.
Like to see KV1 take control of the ball with a dribble. Obviously, he gets the ball taken off of him, but that's what I want to see out of Team Secret on their own half. Bring the ball down, trap it, force Koi to come take it off you.
Team Secret not used to being on the defense so much compared to how the last threes match went. It's kind of these unpredictable times just like this from Koi with these random challenges, and Sosa makes his appearance known.
Koi's structure here is literally just everyone drive left and right, follow the ball, see if you win a 50, and voila, we score.
You're telling me that's not how you play Rocket League? No ball chasing?
It's bold, that's all I'll say.
Ball chasing seems to work for teams like Sa and Koi, and something teams like Team Secret are not used to.
Oh, you gotta score that!
You're making the Chiefs mad. Do better.
It's just tragic. I mean, Team Secret is the favorite team here, and if you find a nice, wide open net like that with a teammate's demo, it's gotta at least be on target.
Well, this could be on target. He's not Koi ready as the ball crosses. I don't even know how that's not going in. These teams are playing a lot faster. Not sure if fast just means better. It definitely doesn't mean better, it seems, in your eyes, but hey,
faster is good, but it is not always better.
Yeah.
But this is tough here if you're Secret, because you walked right back into the same issue you were having in Game 1, but who am I to say? They ended up winning anyway. KV1 gets a little bump. Sad needs a little help. There it is, and they will score.
Well, that's the opening Team Secret needed to get the bumps in the right places. If Koi are going to be all over the place, let them. Then we're going to also let this ball in the back of the net. 1-1 going into the second half. Team Secret staying in this and slowly but surely making those improvements that they need to get the sweep they hope for. So, you know, because, I mean, Koi want to also avoid the next game because once don't necessarily favor them against a player as good as KV1.
Unfortunately, that's kind of the ace up the sleeve, right? If you're Team Secret, even if you end up dropping a 3v3 right here, you're just saying, well, KV1 will just go win the 1v1, right?
Right? At least that's what you think.
Oh, huge read. KV1 just says, no, we're done letting you through the midfield line.
Well, that's where the battle is taking place, but Sosa breaks through, which is dumping the ball in. Not a great touch from KV1, and you saw Koi approach as a ball was almost centered out in front of the net. Here's Sosa down low with Gyro. Cleans it up for Koi.
This is gorgeous from Koi. You love the vision from Gyro spotting Sosa up there, and the more important thing, the trust, the belief that he's gonna get it back down to you and you're gonna score a beauty. That's a pretty goal. You deserve that one, Koi.
Felt like volleyball too, and you had the spike down at
baby.
the ground, and two 6'5" blockers jump up just to have enough coverage, and somehow you sliced it right in the middle, a needle in the haystack, and Koi take a lead. The last minute here, and here's Team Secret's counterattack, looking for the bounce off the backboard. Great save by Gyro, maybe angled towards the cross. Either way, he looks cool doing it. KV1 starting to back away, going back for boost. Stepping up here is Knight to keep that pressure going for Team Secret. KV1 wanted that touch, and that's a whiff from Team Secret. But at least buying time for rotations to come back for Team Secret. This counterattack is deadly!
Gyro just needed a little bit of that follow-up. They were right on there. Could have extended the lead to 3. What can you do? KV1, Sad, and Knight. Do you have one more in the tank here?
At 21 seconds, Secret get the demo. They move forward down the red carpet. She's not a great touch and almost crosses over. Gyro forgives it, stuffs it back to the corner where it belongs. Knight to Sadness. To the corner as Team Secret keep Koi trapped in this orange end. Looking for that tying goal, but it's down to the ground and Koi stay alive.
That's why that defensive structure, sometimes it doesn't do you all the good you hope it can. If that opponent has the enough ability to blunt the counter stroke when you finally break out of your own half, it can be quite difficult to regain control because you send it all on that counterattack when you're a team like Team Secret. Koi was able to find an answer to some of those pushes. They find a way to win game 3, and now we get the 1v1. KV1 is gonna put on a show, I think.
Yeah, and they don't call you a Cheese for being dumb. You called it. Cheese is going in for the 1v1. Excited for this. A lot of hype behind this player. Definitely one of the most talented ones. Man, we'll see. You know, he has played ones, but can he put a stop to KV1? That'll be the question of the day.
That is going to be interesting because I mean, if you look at what Cheese can do here, you know, like you said, there's a lot of respect for Cheese in some of the pros' eyes. You know, opportunities maybe if he performs well in this tournament to end up, you know, maybe getting picked up to a better team with roster shuffles about to happen now that the season's over. If he puts on a good show here, who knows? Maybe Cheese has been grinding the 1v1 super hard to be like, yep, I'm the next great 1v1 talent, because that's kind of where a lot of the big threes players is coming from now, is the 1v1 sphere.
And that's where we kind of hypothesize would be the edge for Koi of, okay, you didn't have to worry about all these majors, these silly Worlds tournaments. You could focus on what really matters, your ones game. And that's where, well, the cryo chamber helped Cheese especially try to see if he has enough skill to go past KV1.
Oh,
it's a flick
boy.
above and
What?
not something Cheese could slow down in time.
I am trying to figure out what KV1's plan here was. He just drove left to start shadow defense and then just
that was Cheese.
stopped. And Cheese was like, I guess I'm just flicking the ball. That was like KV1 just gave him that for free. That was so weird.
I'm just really satisfied with the colors right now. You know, Brazilian team in green, the cheese guy on the orange.
It feels right.
Feeling very cheddar right now, and he's getting that cheddar too. Just scoring on KV1 off the bat and just kind of depositing this, making him flip, making him sweat in the net. Here's KV1 with a chance, and Cheese just robs him like taking candy from a baby. And KV1 can't get back in time.
Gotta stop being clever, KV1. You're gonna have to take much better care of the ball. Cheese has put in the work, so it seems. He's just gonna pick you apart. He's gonna say, look, you're gonna have to do something if you want to beat me. You can't just hope I'm gonna mess up.
Yeah, I was molded by the ones. Cheese, well, you messed up the kickoff, but it's okay. Once kickoffs, that was in the next chapter. KV1 keeps himself in the game.
Yeah, the 1v1 50 kickoff game, not 50. The 1v1 kickoff game has quite a surprising amount of depth to it. It's all of timing and angles there. You can see KV1 trying to use his flip to get a wave dash landing and get that quick recovery. Air dribble bump. Nice dodge from Cheese.
And then with the high five, too slow and completely missed it. And Cheese seems to employ a lot of speed. See if he can get past KV1 and punish those rotations, especially taking advantage of having more boost, and then KV1 not able to get out of the situation. Gives Cheese a decent lead.
Excellent air dribble there from Cheese. He just kind of took that ball up the sidewall, and he notices KV1's positioning. It's tight to the near post, so the hardest, most difficult save for him is going to be that upper left-hand corner, and Cheese does a great job getting the car behind the center of the ball to make sure that when that challenge comes through, he gives himself the best chance of getting the dunk, and he nails it. KV1 finding himself in the hole early, and he might be down another one here. This, oh, not a favorable bounce. Stayed out to the center of the pitch instead of out in front of net. And Cheese is just absolutely making KV1 work for it. My goodness.
They're both tripping each other up, and that's a good shot by KV1. Placed high, and always keeps himself within the 1-goal territory of Cheese.
Man, I love KV1. You can see with the car control and the camera especially. Hit that flick, instantly took ball cam off. He was staring daggers at Cheese's car as that ball was coming down, waiting for the right moment to go and attack it.
Casting with you and casting Cheese is so hard. I almost said a Cheese. I'm pretty sure I said a Cheese. It's early enough that I would make a blunder like that. Game secret. Look at him just jet sail across and deposit that in the bank, and we're all tied up.
The KV 50 game comes to fruition here, and again, he's staring at Cheese right there, and as soon as he sees him jump, instantly cuts out to the right to manipulate the angle of the challenge and goes right under him. Great challenge manipulation from KV1.
Cheese might be good at the speed, but KV1's challenge game seems to be superior. As you said, Cheese with the shot forces the attention of KV1 and went to the corner for boost. We'll see if that resource advantage will help him out here. Cheese running out of that. There's a chance for KV1 to put a shot in a little too high. KV1 wants to keep Cheese trapped, but not play too close in case Cheese tries to flick it above him again.
Yeah.
A good distance there from KV1.
Yeah, you're exactly right. KV1 was, hard flick to the back post, and he secures the corner boost. KV1 has been trying to focus a little more on picking up the boost to try and starve out Cheese and prevent him from really being able to make a controlled effort on the ball. He wins a 50, but he can't cut it down. But again, you see him picking up all these boosts around the edge of the pitch. It's saying, look, you won't have the boost to do anything you want to do, so I'm just going to control the whole pitch, and then when it comes time to it, I'm going to be the guy with boost and possession to try and make something happen.
Ooh, this is the closest ones game we've had, and we've only casted 2. This being the second one, so I'm down for it. KV1 proven to have quite a challenge against what we predicted to be one of the weaker ones teams, but Cheese slips through.
Cheese, just a little bit of KV1's own medicine here. He saw how KV1 out-50'd him in the last time, so you can see him cut to the outside of the ball, knowing that KV1's only angle to clear it is going to be right back up the middle, so he just lets him hit it right into him. Great contest from Cheese there. Oh, and another kickoff. Boy.
Back. Well, I was about to say, you know, Cheese getting one back after it felt like KV1 had a bunch of unanswered goals in a row. And KV1's kickoff game, still better.
Immaculate.
Wow.
It's all about timing, all about the angle at which you hit the ball, and KV1 super dialed in on that front. Ooh, we got KV1 scared there.
All right, Cheese flinging it to the backboard. KV1 protects it and has a huge bounce to it. Gives time for Cheese to collect some boost. Yeah, huge advantage. Doesn't matter. KV1 with the double tap.
KV1 just went full pirate mode there. Like, that was crazy. You saw him turn around in the midfield. It's like, look, you have the ball, you have the boost advantage, come take a shot. And then as Cheese circles around, KV1 disappears behind the ball for a split second, and that's when he comes charging right through the center of it. And Cheese is like, yo, you went for that? That's crazy.
I was crazy once. 106, 5-4, Team Secret. See if they can win off of this ones match. They don't call them KV1s for nothing, but Cheese has put up such a good fight so far. KV1 is trying to outplay Cheese here. Force him for a challenge that KV1 take advantage of. Where KV1's challenge game has been better most of the time. Oh, and he gets it past Cheese, who has enough boost to race back. This won't be an open net situation.
Keep away.
KV1 just back passes.
He says, yeah, no, you don't get the ball. I'm just going to waste as much time off the clock as I can. Cheese might have overextended here. And KV1 just kind of throwing everything at him to see if he'll make a mistake and waste more time. As smack towards the net, it's just wide. But KV1 absolutely playing this the right way. It's keep away and push Cheese off the ball when you get the chance.
Cheese needs to see this and go for boost. This will be your last chance. Has a bunch of it. Koi. Cheese has to go all the way downfield. He has no help, only himself. Not enough air to it. Team Secret will take the series and move on to the semis.
Excellent display in the 1v1 game there from Cheese, though. Huge credit to him. What can you do? KV1, 2 kickoff goals, and then a bunch more excellently played challenges. But you could see the slight edge there for KV1, and that's the best way to put it. Slight. He controlled a lot more of the boost. He was willing to give up possession on certain plays if it meant limiting Cheese's options. And he definitely said, look, I'm the one in control here. Yes, you're keeping it close. You're making some good plays, but now I'm dialed in. Now I'm the one controlling it. Now I know what you're up to. And Cheese just couldn't find an answer after that.
This was, I think, a good series overall.